According to NBC News, Donald Trump currently leads the President Joe Biden by 5 percentage points on the national level. Due to issues like the economy, inflation, and border security, Donald Trump has gained a significant advantage against the incumbent Joe Biden. Will Biden be able to improve his approval numbers before Election Day, or will Donald Trump defeat him in a grand landslide in 2024, according to this poll? Now, before we get started with the video, only 7% of you guys are subscribed to the channel. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that bell so you don't miss another video that I post, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hello guys, welcome to the video. And today, we're going to be going over the new NBC News poll that recently dropped showing Trump up by 5 points nationally. This is currently their biggest lead for him in their general election polling history across the last 5 years of conducting this poll since late 2019. It says here, despite a growing economy and little opposition for the party's nomination, President Joe Biden confronts his dissatisfied electorate in a challenging political climate 9 months before he faces re-election. He trails the president by 20 points on the economy and by over 30 points on immigration. Trump currently holds a 16-point advantage over Biden on being competent and effective, a reversal from the 2020 presidential election when Biden was ahead of Trump by 9 points on this quality, defeating him in that election. His current approval rating or job approval rating is 37%, with only about, I think it was 29% approving his Israel-Hamas war handling, and currently Trump leads him by 5 percentage points in the popular vote. Now, what would this mean? The demographics on here, you can see securing the voter, Trump is up by what, like 30 something points, or not 30 something, but he's up by quite a bit. He's up by a lot on the mental physical issue of this, which is very interesting. He's up by about a pretty significant amount. He's up like 20 points. And they basically showed this as a wash back then in 2020. When you look at dealing with the economy, Trump is up on him by quite a bit. Also, if you notice, Trump's approval on the border immigration compared to Biden is the highest out of any issue. I just wanted to point that out real quick because this will more than likely carry him to his reelection, but more so than even the economy will. Dealing with crime and violence, Trump is killing him there. Being competent and effective, it is a blowout in that issue. Approve America's standing in the world, he leads by 11 points. And protecting democracy, Biden is only up by 2. So an issue that Trump should theoretically be losing by a lot of points based on the way Biden's campaigning, he's only up by 2 points. And right now, dealing with the issue of abortion, Biden's up by a lot in this poll, and treating immigrants humanely and protecting immigrant rights, Biden's up by 17. So even though majority of the electorate agrees, okay, well, you need to treat immigrants fairly, they don't approve of his job rating. So there are a lot of that basically means there are a lot of Democrats who probably wouldn't necessarily vote for Biden because of his border policy, because a lot of Democrats tend to do have this opinion about the border crisis or just border immigration in general. We keep scrolling down here. You can see his approval rating basically has dropped to the lowest it has since, they started recording this back in, April of 2021. You can see his approval rating is the worst it has ever been. Even in the beginning of 2023, his disapproval rating was only -4, and now it's like -23. So that is really, really bad. It seems here that right now Biden holds an advantage over Trump with only 75% of black voters. He's currently only at 75%, Trump is at 16. So there is room for the extra undecideds to break for Trump by 25%. Biden is up on Trump with women by 10 points and up by white people with college degrees by only 8 percentage points. It's only an 8-point win here, while Trump leads by white people without college degrees 62 to 29%, men by almost 20 points. And actually, I think it's a little bit more than 20. And he's currently leading Biden by 18 points, 19 points with independents. He's currently up with Latino voters by 1 point. And he's also tied with 18 to 34-year-old voters, which is also a massive difference. And when you also look at the ages 18 to 29, they didn't show this on the NBC News report with Steve Kornacki because this would have freaked people out. Biden's only up by 6 percentage points. And the worst part for Biden is if you were to ask this question of, well, is Trump going to get convicted, which more than likely he won't be because a lot of the cases are falling apart at the seams. Biden only leads them by 2 points nationally, which could still lead to a defeat in the electoral college victory. In the electoral college, excuse me. Now, when they tested third party candidates, Trump actually gets a 6 point advantage, which is really hilarious. And they didn't even include Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Cornel West. And it says, who are still seeking states' ballot access. It finds 34% of all registered voters say they could see themselves supporting Kennedy, and 10% same for West. So that is very interesting. However, if you look here, Haley is leading Biden by 9, which is really, really interesting. Trump, however, leads a lot in the Republican primary there. Before I show you guys the electoral college map, according to the NBC News poll, I would like to talk about a Discord server called EPO Election Simulation, where you can run for mock government as a U.S. representative, a Senate, a governor, or a president. This community has many, many people participating in elections and creating laws and many other things a lot of political junkies like to partake in. So if you guys are interested in joining this, go down to the link in the description and join the Discord server right now. And so basically, if you look at an electoral college map of Trump being up by 5 points and all those demographics listed, this is more than likely your battleground map that you'd have for 2024. Trump would basically be at 347 electoral college votes. And then from here, states like New Jersey, New York, Illinois, and Colorado would be competitive because a lot of the polling data here has had it really close. The polls in New York have it less than 10. In almost all the recent polling, Illinois, it's either slightly above 10 or below 10. Colorado, it's anywhere from 5 to 8 points. In New Jersey, they are slightly above 10 points. But I think if Trump is up by 5 points nationwide, I do think that more than likely this would end up being your estimated battleground map for that election. And so if you guys did enjoy the video, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post bell notifications so you don't miss another video that I post. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.